Hello Leo, and welcome to your almost personal reading. So if you're a Leo or they are, this is going to resonate with you now. I've left the blind up because I just literally went to start your reading and the sun came out. Look at this brightness. So right now I'm going to pull the blind down so I can see you. That's better, but the sun is shining on your connection, and that's really what I feel about why I'm being guided to do you a reading today. So in the daily twin flame reading today, the lion card came out, the Leo energy. So that's why I'm doing you a reading. But I feel that the lion, the spirit animal of the lion, is around everybody right now. All twin flames bringing strength and power into the connection. So you may want to watch that reading first and then watch this as like a little part 2. But I'm going to bring in, and I'm excited about this, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Tarot. So any Buffy fans, you're going to love this. But this is one of my favourite decks as well. And I'm going to bring in the feminine and the masculine message tarot. So first of all, I want to get an energy around the feminine. So if you're the feminine, if you're watching this because you are a Leo and you are a feminine, this message is for you. If you're watching this and your masculine is a Leo, this message is for you. So it doesn't matter if you're the Leo or they are, this is the message for the divine feminine and this is the message for the masculine. And that's the intention that I'm setting to heaven right now. So an energy, please, angels, for the feminine for Leo. An energy, please, angels, for the masculine for Leo. Wow, look at that, amazing. And we're going to shuffle the cards and I'm going to do a Celtic cross. So what do we need to know, please, angels? Okay, we just get the energy right in the cards. The energy for Leo. What do we need to know for twin flames right now connected with Leo? What do we need to know? So I'm going to put the cards out as I'm guided to. What do we need to know, please, angels, for Leo? What do we need to know for Leo? The 2 there, 3. I'm going to put them out in the order they're coming out. And I feel that's like a stepping stone because that's all the future energies. You know, so it feels like it's about step by step. Taking it step by step, moment by moment. You know, this is what we have to do. So the more you relax about your journey and take your time, which is really the energy that came through in the daily twin flame reading today, you know, the check-in, the easier things will be. And an outcome, please, for Leo twin flames. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? The same energetically and intuitively, the sun is coming out on your connection. The sun is coming out. Okay. So the energy around the feminine right now then, this might be you. We've got the moon, the sun, and the Knight of Pentacles. So the sun is really the energy I'm picking up on here, with the sun coming out and the feeling that everything's going to be okay. Especially with the Knight of Pentacles, it says, I know that everything will be okay. So this is what you need to know in this reading today. Whatever is going on, no matter what these cards are in this spread, it's going to be okay. And the energy of the sun is to be focused on the good things in life that remind you to shine and realise that everything else is illusion. I'm realising that fear is illusion and I am safe. So the sun is shining on your connection to move it forward. Now the masculine is saying, again, whether they're the Leo or you are, things need to be equally balanced. And because of that, the weight of my life is on my mind and I'm struggling to sleep. I need peace. So your masculine definitely wants to be free of these struggles he's going through in his mind. You know, feeling like he isn't good enough or worrying about things he needs to change. He's saying, I just need peace. I need peace. But he also wants to give to you in a very equal way. So he knows he has to make changes and adjustments to do that. So the energy right now around the connection, we have the Page of Chalices. So he definitely wants to communicate. This is about communication coming back in. And, you know, this demon in the card here is a very loving demon, okay? And, you know, he is. I can't think what his name is, but he helps people out. You know, he helps out Angel and he helps out Buffy. And this is about appearances, things not being what they seem. And, you know, you've got cards here on the table because I feel that, you know, this is about readings and the way you understand what the masculine is going through. So even if he's being very distant or silent or he seems to be indifferent, like he doesn't care, you know the truth. So the readings are helping you to understand what he's going through. And if I look at the cards on the table, it's very interesting because we've got the Ace of Spades, which is about decisions. We've got, it looks like the Five of Hearts, which is about victory. And it's also about knowing that, you know, he'll get there because he may be dealing with his own fears and insecurities and things that hold him back, but he's beginning to look on the bright side. And when I'm looking at this, I'm actually seeing it's either the Two of Diamonds or the Two of Pentacles, but I'm seeing this as progress, you know, realization. It's about balance, you know, the Two of Pentacles. So balance coming in. So it really is about seeing through the illusion of what's going on the surface, because he really does want to communicate and tell you how he feels, but you're learning how to be patient. And this is Buffy's mum, and she has to be patient because she doesn't really understand what's going on. You know, Buffy keeps playing up and going out, and she's not sure what's going on because Buffy doesn't tell her at first that she's a vampire slayer. So she's trying to do things her own way. And she's trying to understand. So this is again about trying to understand the journey. So the big message coming through here is, if your masculine isn't doing what you want, you know, isn't acting the way that you want them to behave or act, you know, if they are lying or hiding things or, you know, not with you, you have to try and understand their perspective or their journey a little bit better. And then you can have patience with it. So you really are learning patience. Your big lesson here is patience and understanding that patience isn't about waiting around. It's about enjoying where you are and being in the moment. And we've got the Magician. So the reading itself is about understanding that you create your reality, that your thoughts become things. And Willow is a really powerful witch. You know, she has the power to make things happen, and you do too. So this is about understanding that things are moving in your favour. You just have to believe that everything is going to be okay. You know, Knight of Pentacles energy, and that if the masculine seems distant or quiet or they're holding themselves back, it's because the weight of their life is on their mind and they want to bring in an equally balanced connection. They want to be able to give to you all the things that you give to them. So coming into the immediate future is the Wheel of Fortune. So everything is working out in your favour. And I love this because we've got the first Slayer here. So this is understanding that, you know, it's a very primal love that you share. It can't really be explained in words either. It's felt. So this journey is felt because, the Slayer didn't talk. She couldn't talk. But she showed Buffy visions and things in her mind. So it's about remembering that they talk to you in their mind. They talk to you through signs and synchronicities and feelings. That's how they communicate with you. And the Wheel of Fortune is saying everything right now is turning in your favour. And we've got here, I mean, this is powerful as well. It's the Five of Stakes, but this is saying, you know, well, you could see this, or is this a Ten of Stakes? You know, it's an X. But I'm seeing this as releasing the past, okay? No matter what that is. I'm seeing this as releasing the past, releasing X's, releasing things that need to go, fighting those demons. You know, getting rid of all the struggle energy. You know, releasing all the things that need to go. So releasing the burdens. It's like a completion phase coming in. Stepping stones. And it's about trusting the love. Because, again, this is the energy of Dracula here. And Dracula wooed Buffy. So, you know, and this is kind of Buffy fighting the master, or whoever you see that as. So we fight our demons on this journey to heal and grow. And you've got the wolves there connected with telepathy, and the white wolf is about purity and understanding, and seeing that your masculine really does want to woo you and romance you and be there for you, even though he may not seem that way. So it's showing you he is going to give you the kind of life that you want, and you are going to receive your happy ever after, even if right now it's clouded in a mask, you know, if you can't see what's really going on. And that your journey is eternal. You know, Dracula is eternal and vampires are eternal. That's not why I'm using the deck, but Dracula is eternal, and the love he had for Mina was eternal. It went beyond lifetimes. You know, they had many, many lifetimes together. So you're being reminded that it's not just about the physical aspect of the love. It's the spiritual stuff too. It's the way you feel each other and see each other and understand each other. So I feel that you are getting stronger, especially on the 5D right now. You may be having vivid dreams because you're having lucid experiences in dreams. So you may be having a lot of sexy feelings and the heat is rising. So the 10-10 energy there, they give me 5-5 as well though, because that's about, overcoming changes, conflict, changes coming in. But the 10 is the power. So you're both stepping into your power, divine feminine and divine masculine stepping into power. So the way you see it as the Emperor, this is your twin. You know that they are the one for you. You know that nobody else will really do. And you're willing to wait for that. Buffy is kind of sitting there, or, if this is Buffy or whoever this is in this card, this is about waiting for the right time, for the right thing, and it will happen. Understanding that your masculine is stepping into their power. And the way they see it is there's going to be a celebration. So this is the reunion energy. They're probably having a dance at the bronze here, but they see it as you guys coming back together because it's inevitable. So they are focused on making this happen. And you're kind of in this waiting energy. So it really does resonate with the reading from earlier, because feminines, you're waiting for your masculine to contact you. You know that it's coming. You feel it. You're looking through all the illusion. You're receiving all the signs and synchronicities right now, because you may not be communicating through words, but you're definitely communicating through feelings and telepathy and signs and synchronicities that they are on the way. So they see it as they want to communicate and tell you how they feel and reunite with you. And all you have to do is be patient. We've got the Two of Pentacles again here, which is here for the masculine, because he's saying it has to be balanced. It has to be balanced. And, in this card, Buffy's working hard because she needs to pay the bills. She's working in this burger place. And, which is completely different than what her life purpose is. So your masculine is saying, I don't want to be doing what I'm doing. I don't want to be working in this burger joint. And that burger joint is kind of a symbol, of his life. It could be that he's in the wrong job. He doesn't feel it's satisfying him spiritually. It's not part of his purpose. He doesn't want to be where he is. He wants to be with you. So this is very much about the changes coming in. And the outcome is, this is powerful. Look at this, the Knight of Chalices. So this is that your twin is on their way to you. This is about the energy of the Knight of Pentacles saying everything is going to be okay because he's on his way. The Knight of Chalices, Knight of Cups is about spontaneous action, but it's about coming towards you with love and offering something real to you and talking to you. And what he's doing there, he's kind of holding that piece of paper, because he's thinking about what to say. In this card, this is Spike before he's a vampire. William the Bloody, this is Spike before he's a vampire. And he's thinking about the words he wants to say to Drusilla because he's in love with Drusilla. And he's thinking, not Drusilla, it's the woman that he's around. This is like back in, olden times. And then obviously he meets Drusilla and he falls madly in love with her. But he's thinking about how he can speak the words of love to the person he wants. And he's a poet as well. So he wants to do it in a very expressive, powerful way. And he's also afraid because he feels like a fool. People laugh at him because of the way he is. And he's also afraid. So people may not be laughing at him for who he is, but he's also afraid that you may laugh at him if he expresses himself. He's the fear of rejection here. So that's what he's dealing with. He's afraid of being rejected by you because he feels vulnerable. Spike in this particular energy he's in here is very vulnerable. He isn't yet a vampire and he's vulnerable to love and his circumstances. So he's saying to you, please be patient with me because I am coming forward with a declaration of love, but I need to do it right. And he's saying we are eternal beings. So, this is how he wants to be, like Dracula, where he can do anything and be anything. But he's really inside, Spike before he was a vampire, William the Bloody, William, because he's afraid of being hurt. So really the whole message here is your twin is afraid of being hurt. And they know you have the power to hurt them because you hold the key to their heart. So they are doing this in a slow and steady way, communicating with you right now through telepathy, signs, synchronicities, because they have so much to say, but they're waiting for the right time to say it. And that's why you've got the Sun, because you're going to have your happy ever after, and the Knight of Pentacles, because it is all happening the way it's meant to, and everything will be okay. But he's dealing with his own fears and insecurities, and I feel this moving forward between now and September. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.